and welcome to the Hair Energy Report TV. My name's Stuart Nicholson. It's back to winter here in Sydney again today after what was quite a nice weekend, but it's bitterly cold again today and grey and raining and not a particularly nice day. But I've had a particularly busy morning getting a couple of promotional things together, and it made me stop and think for a few moments about, as a small business person, all the different roles that we take on. You know, there's the exciting parts, the marketing things, the IT things that maybe not quite so exciting. I had quite a serious issue with printing an envelope this morning, and that really rattled me for a while. But as a business owner, we are expected to do so many things and do so many roles and look after customers. And not just look after customers, provide awesome customer service. And that's what I wanted to touch on today. I really don't think that good customer service is acceptable into today's marketplace. It has to be awesome customer service. And if you provide awesome customer service, you'll find that you build better rapport with your clients and customers. You'll get more positive word of mouth advertising, so your clients will send people into your business, and you'll uncover all sorts of different opportunities. So how do you provide awesome customer service? Well, there's 5 pointers that I see that are vital in providing awesome customer service. Number 1 is be present. Now, I don't mean turning up. I mean actually be present. Many of you would know that I'm a very keen follower of yoga, and they talk about being in the moment, being present in the moment with your breath. But I want you to be present in the moment with your client. The whole focus should be on the client that you're working with at that moment. So be present. And it's something that you have to quite often really put your mind to get across that you are present, because you have all these other things like the envelopes and the IT and the staff member that didn't turn up. You have all those other things going on. But for awesome customer service, that client has to feel that she or he is the most important person in your universe at that time. So that's number 1. Number 2 is ask questions. People, one of the sayings that I've taken with me for a lot of years, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And I've seen hairdressers and stylists and business owners that were absolutely fantastic, but all they wanted to do was give information as they saw it was needed, not the customer expected it to come back to them. So listen, don't talk. Ask questions that are pertinent to the customer. How do you feel about your hair? Excuse my voice, I'm full of hay fever. How do you feel about your hair? What thoughts do you have about in the coming months with your hair? Do you want to have something different? What's important to you and your hair? So ask questions. Don't forget, nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. And it's not a matter of talk, talk, talk. Number 3, and this is one that really throws people, is match energy. Yes, match energy. So I often see stylists go bouncing up to the front counter to welcome a client, and that client might be meek, Mrs. Meek, mild, wishy-washy, mouse. But the stylist still goes up there like that. Well, that client is going to be immediately turned off. Sorry, that customer is going to be immediately turned off. So match the style of the client. If it's a quiet client, somebody that doesn't say a lot, isn't outgoing, exuberant, bring it back a pace to match the client. There's something in sales called mirroring. So if I scratch my ear as a client, you would scratch your ear as a stylist. If you cross your leg, I would cross my leg. If you fold your arms, I could fold my arms. If you lean in, I'll lean in. If you drop your voice, the pitch and tone of your voice, I'll drop the pitch and tone of my voice. If you're a whisperer, I'll whisper, because I want to make you feel comfortable. So that's what we call mirroring. Number 4, discuss constantly your approach to your clients with your staff. It's vital that we get those sorts of things happening, being present, matching energy, asking questions, listening. But it's very easy as a business owner to ignore them and wonder why you're not getting the results, because your staff aren't following through on what you want them to do, and you're not following through on what you want them to do. Number 5 is recognize effort. What gets recognized gets done is an old management saying that I've heard for many years. Have you got a Staff Member of the Month award? Now, maybe it's only 2 or 3 people in your business, but that's okay. You can still recognize each of the staff members during the course of the day when they do something particularly wonderful for a client. When we had the 5 salons, we had something called the Roses Award, and we gave out a paper rose for somebody that went further than what we expected as normal customer service and gave awesome customer service. And at the end of the month, the member of staff that had the most paper roses got a dozen roses to recognize them. And it was a very successful way of recognizing and promoting awesome customer service. Have a customer service champion. That's the person that takes home the dozen roses at the end of the month. There we are, 5 points to be cognitive of whilst you're running your hairdressing salon. Be present, ask questions, match energy, mirror people, discuss constantly the staff approach to what you want them to do, how to do it, and recognize the effort. My name's Stuart Nicholson. Now go do something nice for somebody. Maybe a random act of kindness. Open the door for them, let them in the traffic. Give them a wave, tell them a joke. Now go do something for your business. This Hair Energy Report was brought to you by Hair NrG, Brazilian Keratin, Frizz Ends, and BKT, Brazilian Keratin. Hair Energy have 2 Brazilian Keratins in our product range. All our shampoos and conditioners are sodium lauryl sulfate and paraben free, so they're totally compatible with the Brazilian Keratin treatments. I look forward to seeing you next week on the Hair Energy Report TV. My name's Stuart Nicholson.